Have you ever woken up in a freezing desert with nobody around except for some forgotten village? Well, that's where we are starting this episode of Cycling Central Asia. I hope you enjoy. Welcome to Central Asia and the two countries we cycled through in the summer of 2018. Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan. Both filled with inherent beauty, culture, and some of the most fascinating places we've ever been to. This is Cycling Central Asia.
Good morning from a little town called Karakol. It's the first town after the Tajik border. We just did some groceries in a magazine here. It's a bit difficult to find. You should ask the children. It's almost like in a video game. Ask the children and you'll find the magazine. Now we're getting some water. So we're using this groundwater pump. Hopefully it works. Hey!
We should go get...
Fantastic. What are you gonna do, B?
I'm gonna try and wash my hair on this well. It's very cold though.
There's an ambush of kids coming.
My name? Belen.
Kids here are so friendly, always curious, always hardworking, and still being a kid in the meantime. When we moved on though, we were very happy to have refilled our water bags since it was getting rough out here. Soggy noodles with weird sauces filled our stomachs, and the blue sky and sunshine gave us some serious tan.
You want to tell everyone where we are now?
We're in the middle of nowhere.
On planet Mars. We completely changed landscapes. It's a completely different landscape here. It's all dry. Well, except for the snow there, but all dry.
Take a look at my shirt. Do you know what this means?
Tailwind. We are approaching some kind of ghost village. Gonna go through there now. We still have tarmac. It's good so far. It's gonna end in a little bit, we've been told. Well, the tarmac has stopped. We are deep down into asphalt in the most remote place in the world. This is what the road looks like here. There's some washboard everywhere, and I think we are going somewhere there. So that there is our road. That's the one we're taking. Baital must be somewhere there. Good morning from the start of the Baital Pass, which I must say is a bit daring. I think we're gonna go up with 8-9% for about 7 to 9 kilometers today. Baital, for the ones who don't know, is the highest pass, or I think one of the highest cyclable passes in the world at 4,600 meters. And we're at the foot of it. So 7 to 9 kilometers to go. I think we're ready for it, but as I say, it's a bit daunting. Also, the oxygen is not very plentiful here. You ready for this, B?
Yeah.
Okay, so we are on 4.3 now. It's 4,655 meters. That leaves 355 meters to climb with barely any oxygen, although we can still breathe. And yeah, anything to add?
Getting windy again.
Yeah, the wind is picking up. We'll have a headwind up. So I guess let's do this. Here we go.
Having just cycled 15 kilometers of serious washboard, it was now time to finish what we had anticipated for so long. A rough path taking us up to a place only few have been to. And the burning sun above us. Our tired legs pushing for the top.
I think we just did about 1/10. I'm ready to sit down. And I thought it'd be a suitable moment actually, now that we're climbing Baital, to recommend you the Instagram page and the website of a dear friend of ours from the Netherlands who actually helped us a lot in preparing this journey and getting ready for the Pamir. I remember his shot, the photo he took up on Baital. He had much worse weather than we do. We have blue skies. I think he had grey skies, maybe even rain. His name is Daniel Weststein. I think I pronounced that right. Here's his Instagram name and the website that he runs. His Pamir journey is very, very inspiring. He went through quite a lot of challenges. He did it completely solo and self-supported. So I recommend you to check it out. He was one of the main inspirations for this journey. And the other, while I'm at it, I don't think he's watching, but that was 2 years, maybe 2.5 years ago. I was cycling somewhere in Wales and I stayed with a warm shower host. I think his name also was Daniel. And he showed me a book, and as he opened the book and told me about his journey through these Pamir mountains, I was stung by it, and I just couldn't think about anything else. So ever since, we've been thinking about this journey, and now we're finally here. So I think it's a good moment to celebrate while we climb the highest pass, or one of the highest motorable, cyclable, walkable passes in the world. It's quite something. What do you think, B?
I think the toughest part is the breathing.
Yeah. She has asthma, by the way. So for me it's easy compared to her. How are you doing?
Okay.
Yeah?
It's like 4 or 5 kilometers to the top.
4 or 5? Well, we already did 4.
Yeah.
Nice, goes so fast. It's like a breeze.
Even in the most remote places on Earth, there were still signs of humanity. Pushing became more and more difficult, with our lungs taking in less and less air with every step forward. Our feet sliding away on the rocks below. Our minds fixated on completing the tiresome challenge.
Hey B! Guess what?
Made it?
You made it! Roof of the world!
There's nothing here.
Such a barren place. But we made it. This is what Baital looks like, guys. 4,655! Woo!
We did it. We conquered Baital. now it was time for the long ride to Murgab, which fortunately was to be considered a present rather than another challenge. And as the vast landscapes moved by at considerable speeds, we felt alive and relieved. For the worst was over.
We've put the helmets back on for this beautiful, beautiful descent from Baital to Murgab, 70 kilometers. It's all the way down for us. And with that also comes the tailwind. So we're extremely happy. It's like a gift for all the climbing since Osh. The kilometers are flying by. Plus it's beautiful. What an incredible, incredible country. This is a dish we remembered from Kyrgyzstan. It's buckwheat with fried onion and potato. It's a real treat, works every time. Can you tell us where we are, Bee?
Oh, we are in the doors of Murgab.
What
What
are we gonna do in Murgab?
We're gonna try and find somewhere to stay for the night because it's been, well, mosquitoes. It's been 5 very rough nights, and I think it's time to get a shower, try to get some internet, good sleep, decent food,
Be mosquito free.
stack on water. So
Okay.
that's the plan.
And that brings us to our place of recommendation in Murgab to stay the night, the Pamir Hotel. So this is an actual hotel room. Huh? They have hotel rooms, showers,
Wow.
electricity from 6:30 to midnight.
They use Kyrgyzstan here.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, we went back into Kyrgyzstan, so now it's 1 hour later. 1 hour later.
An hour later. Are you feeling better, baby?
I feel super nice. We had a super good hot shower, good pressure, good temperature. Our clothes is now in the washing machine. And we're having a nice vegetarian meal, which could also be vegan. Oh, well, maybe there's milk in there.
They had pasta and tomato sauce, I think, as a vegan.
Yeah, here they know what vegan is. That's new.
So good morning from the Pamir Hotel. We are replenished. Yesterday's dinner was amazing. We had a good sleep. And we just wanted to introduce you to the manager of the place. Guys, meet Tahir. So he runs the hotel. You'll probably meet him when you come in here. And he also has a travel agency, so he can arrange rides to the Wakhan Valley. Yeah, that one right there. And other things, transportation of broken vehicles, etc. I think you remember Aygul from Kyrgyzstan. She sort of had everything under control, knew how to arrange everything. And I think with Tahir you have the same experience.
Thanks.
Good morning from Murgab. Today we are going in the direction of Korok. We spent 2 nights in the Pamir Hotel and I think we're fully regained on energy. It's time to go, get some miles, get a mountain pass done.
Resting up in Murgab had allowed us to get SIM cards, stack up on food, stretch, and sleep, and charge our gear. And it's good we could, since what lied ahead was perhaps even a bigger challenge than Baital. We had to pass the Pamir Plateau. The plateau is by far the most remote, rough, and untouched place we'd ever been to. You're fully self-reliant, and the few villages there sell only bread and eggs. The single road, dry, otherworldly landscape, and ultimate silence, disturbed by strong winds, was the only thing we saw and heard for days. And days to come.